That was pretty terrible, but I'm holding a bag because I just came back from a little stroll here. I'm heading back to the Airbnb. So I'm in Welland area of Ontario. Been here since last Monday. Well, later in the day Monday. Drove from New Brunswick through and stayed in Edmundston to Cornwall to Niagara, Welland area. I mean, Niagara Falls is like, what, 25 minutes away? You know, whatever. All cool, all good. Yeah, I'm sporting a nice little bucket hat, eh? Isn't that fun? Hee. I'm just getting out for a stroll today, this morning, while everybody sort of brings themselves around, and I'm just out and about. It's sunny out, it's warm, the beard is completely out of control. Like, I almost look like a fucking aging old 60-year-old, don't I, with this bucket hat. Picked it up at the Niagara Safari, because why not? And the funny thing is, it was hot as hell that day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get a bucket hat and sort of relive my early 2000s kind of thing, because, you know, why not? So now that we're over almost 2 minutes into this thing, and all I've done is waffle, as you guys are very well aware of how I work and what I do. So the powers that be at Fender are finally getting sued, and I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before companies lawyered up and said fuck them, because that's what they're going to do. As everybody knows about this whole Strat shape, I kind of talked about Fender and the whole what the blue hell are you doing. Why they would do such a stupid thing like this is kind of beyond me. I've gotten to the point now where I just figured that the big brands are just going crazy. Like, we know Gibson did that thing back in 2019 where they went after Dean guitarists about, you know, the whole play authentic nonsense that Agnesi was a part of. I don't dislike Gibson. I don't, like, not like I used to, because I don't feel that their whole lawsuit thing was as bad as what Fender's done. So we all know about the cease and desist. We all know the whole thing. PRS is lawyered up, and so is Tomon. Now, Tomon, on the other hand, is the biggest guitar shop in all of Europe. Okay, the same time that they started was the same time that the Strat was designed, created. And with all of that being said, you have one of the biggest Fender dealers in the world basically calling them out, saying, hey, you guys need to get your shit together and do something. Now, they're not suing because they want to be dicks about it. They're suing because, well, it's a whole thing. Like, you can't just come after us because we've been doing this with you guys now for a long time. Why are you pulling this shit? So they're suing them. PRS is going after them. And if PRS and Toman have gone after you, you're basically fucked. So what Fender really needs to do is look at what they're after, talk to the companies, and say, let's come to an agreement here. But Fender's not going to. New CEO and all got to make a big splash. Well, not only do I think they're making a big splash, I think they're making a fucking stupid mistake. But hey, it's Fender, right? They're gonna do, Fender's gonna Fender, and then their wonderful people are just gonna fondle their nuts, as they always do. And I've had to have this conversation a few times. Then we have Gibson. Gibson has had their CEO step down, Cesar Geiken, and that's fine. I mean, dude's still part of Gibson's. Dude's still got. He's still a shareholder. He's doing, all the other things here. Like, I'm going to be a global ambassador for the brand, and that's cool. Do that. Feel free. Do what you must do, and that's a smart idea. And then, after I so poetically posted on Instagram that Matt Pike quit of sleep, I promptly got chewed into. A lot of people agreed that no Pike equals no sleep. And well, I still hold that to the letter of the law in my books. People can think what they want to think, that's fine. I mean, whatever. After seeing conversations in the comment section about it, and after seeing a post that Matt Pike's, now I'm not sure if she is the ex-wife or the wife still. I saw a rumor that she was the ex. I don't know. Regardless, this woman to Matt basically commented on Sleep's one of their most recent posts about the tour they were doing, and she kind of fed it to Sleep big time. She kind of gave it to them, kind of stated some opinions, and it was well documented in my comment section about Al firing him. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true. I'm not media. I'm just a really shitty guitar player, a big Matt Pike fan. Although, I was told I was a Matt Pike simp, which is funny because that's about as far from the truth as you can get. But if he quit, or if he was fired, regardless, it's still shitty. So, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Anyways, guys, instead of making this too long, I'm going to cut it short, and I will see you very soon.